Now, from the studios of Into Tomorrow in Miami, this is ITTV.
Hey tech fans, I'm Dave Graveline. Welcome back to another technology-packed ITTV update. I'm just back from Sardinia, Italy, where I was hosting the global press event for IFA, the show we bring you every year from Berlin, Germany in September. There's a lot of excitement coming out this year at IFA, and we'll be there, of course, marking our 10th broadcast from this global innovation show. Just about everyone uses external and portable hard drives these days. With so many available on the market, how do you choose the one that's right for you? Well, I recently met up with our friend Ken Higgins from HGST, and we chatted about some of their latest products. Check it out. If you have the need for speed, we have the guest that's going to take care of that for us. Ken Higgins is the Director of Branded Sales with HGST. Ken, welcome back into Tomorrow.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks for having me here.
It's a pleasure to have you with us. You always have fun things to talk about, and now the need for speed has become even more important. And it's not just speed, but it's storage capacity as well.
Storage and speed, correct.
Let's talk about the most cool thing on the table here.
The Thunderbolt. So we have now a G-RAID with 2 drives inside the enclosure, up to 8 terabytes, with the new technology called Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's technology that was invented by Intel and Apple together, basically to move data very fast across the bus, up to 10 gigabytes in transfer rate.
Wow.
Point to point.
10 gigabytes. I mean, the fastest we're able to get up to now is like 5 gigabytes.
On USB 3.
Exactly. And now we're doubling that speed, and you're talking about both directions.
Both directions on the bus, so you can go up and down, so you can actually have drives back and forth to each other, backing data back and forth.
And that makes
is that a word, back and forth?
I think it is now.
It is now.
But I think what's cool about that is that we have that capacity, not only in large sizes, because we're going to talk about how this G-RAID with Thunderbolt is available, but also now the capacity to transfer things rapidly and to just keep things really happening.
If you have a lot of data you want to move, time is money. You want to get it off quickly and back up quickly. So moving large amounts of data is very important. This is a RAID device, so it has 2 drives inside the enclosure. It comes out of the box, Mac formatted, ready to plug into a Mac machine in a RAID 0 configuration. And a RAID 0 just means that the 2 drives act as one giant hard drive. So the data is striped through the drive. Gotcha.
So instead of a mirrored backup in this case,
RAID 1.
Right, which is RAID 1, we have the 2 drives and we've added, basically we have double the capacity.
Double the capacity and double the speed, because now both drives can read right at the same time, and you can double your transfer rate out the back of it.
And of course, when we talk about out the back, we're talking about a Thunderbolt connector
out the
here.
Back. And as you notice, we've got 2 ports in the back, so that's a daisy chainable device, so you can hook up to 6 devices in a row, including video.
Nice.
So monitors can also be hooked into that same daisy chain.
Really? So now whatever you're recording, you actually can use a monitor feed right off the drive.
Off the same bus.
Nice.
Off the same bus.
You guys are thinking of all kinds of things these days.
It's a very cool, Thunderbolt's a very cool technology. A little expensive, it's just come out in the last few months, so you're going to pay for that premium. But if you get the new Mac Airbook, it's got the port on there, you want to be cool, there you go.
You want to be cool. Well, because then you have that need for speed, you might as well take advantage of it. What are we talking about cost-wise, give or take?
About $800 for an 8 terabyte drive.
For 8 terabyte. Or you can get the 4 terabyte and spend a little less.
About $600.
Okay, well.
You got to pay for the Thunderbolt ports. It's not half price. You got to pay for that.
Thank you, Apple.
Thank you
and of course, what I'm hoping is that we're going to see Thunderbolt, because of Intel's involvement, on more than just Apple products in the near future.
Idea. So eventually this will become a more de facto standard bus. Right now it's kind of pricey, so Intel's off working the PC manufacturers to add this port as well. And once that becomes more available on more devices, then you'll see the price come down.
Gotcha. While we're at it, let's talk about the G Drive Mini. This is something that is getting more and more popular.
Both these drives have my new hard drive inside, so we're big with a mini series. It's all about 7,000 RPM drive. I can't say 7,200 very well.
Why can't you?
I don't know.
So you just say 7,000 plus.
I say 7,000 plus.
There you go.
Fun. But we put a 7,000 RPM drive inside the enclosure, so therefore you get a faster transfer rate from that one drive. So you'll see about a 30% to 40% increase in transfer rates versus a 5,400 RPM drive. Okay. So this is a single drive inside the enclosure, so you get about 136 megabytes out the back of this one. And I say out the back, out the USB 3 port. Gotcha. And we still give you the legacy with FireWire on the back.
Oh, good.
So
those of us that need to use the FireWire.
It's a lot slower. but people like the FireWire. It's a legacy product. A lot of the equipment that's in the channel today still has those ports on it.
Sure.
So it's nice to hook it up and daisy chain off that device.
And the important thing is you've got now the storage capacity that you didn't have with
Correct.
smaller drives.
In a smaller drive. So this 2.5 inch at 1 terabyte. I put 2 of those in this device. This is the G Raid Mini. So this is 2 terabytes. 72 RPM drives inside the enclosure. Now I can pretty much double that transfer rate out the back of it up to 300 megabytes per second. So
Nice.
it's very fast, move data very quickly. Both of these are bus powered off the USB port. Off the USB port on the single drive, off the FireWire port on the dual drive. And we give you a free carrying case.
Ooh, free carrying case. Well,
So,
they
you
just
would-
sold me. But what else is cool is that not only do you have a neat heat sink on this one, but you've got a built-in fan on this external hard
Exactly.
drive.
So to keep a hard drive alive and running well, you got to keep it cool. So we put all our devices are built around heat sinking, quality, all made from aircraft grade aluminum, so they're very sturdy, very cool looking. And then we have the fans on the drives with 2 or more drives. The fan inside also keeps the cooling even more. So the cooler it is, the longer it's going to last, more reliable it's going to be over time.
Gotcha. And even though these are very portable in and of themselves, you also have a G Drive mobile.
And we have a portable drive at 54 RPM as well with USB 3 port. A single port on the back, but that's one you can put in your pocket and carry with you.
Sure. And that's been out for a while,
Been
very
out for a
successful.
while. Sells very well to the Apple people. It's a great device for a time machine backup.
Dynamite. You want more information, and of course, who doesn't, because this is all very cool stuff. G-Technology.com, or you can visit HGST.com. We'll have links for you to both of those sites from Ken and his team, and you see what they're up to when you visit us at IntoTomorrow.com. HGST is a Western digital company. Ken Higgins, always a pleasure to have you with us. Look forward to introducing even more cool stuff as it's available.
Got it. Thanks, Dave.
We couldn't fit everything into this short video segment, so make sure you check out this week's Into Tomorrow radio show, where we spend more time with Ken. Stop by our site at IntoTomorrow.com for a list of radio station affiliates. You can also download our free podcasts and listen anytime at your convenience. And of course, using our free apps too. Don't forget our Ask Dave hotline is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call us anytime with any tech question, a comment, maybe a tip or two for other listeners, or share some tech rage with us about a tech product that just didn't do what it was supposed to do. Hit us up at 1-800-899-INTO. That's 800-899-4686. Of course, you can also use our free Into Tomorrow app for your mobile device. It's available on many platforms. We look forward to hearing your call on the air and then sending you a prize for participating. Let's climb aboard our tech time machine now as Chris takes us back to some of the technological highlights of yesterday with This Week in Tech History.
This week in 1880, Francis Clark and M.G. Foster patented the electrical hearing aid. In 1896, the addressograph labeling system was patented by Joseph Smith Duncan of Sioux City, Iowa. In 1978 this week, the first unsolicited bulk commercial email, which would later become known as spam, was sent by a Digital Equipment Corporation marketing representative to every ARPANET address on the west coast of the United States. And this week in 1981, the first integrated mouse intended for use with a personal computer made its appearance with the Xerox Star workstation. That's our look back at This Week in Tech History, brought to you by IFA Berlin, the global innovation show with a rich history all its own. Get more info at ifa-berlin.com. Make sure you subscribe to our free once-a-week tech newsletter. Stop by IntoTomorrow.com, enter your email address in the red box right there on the main page. You'll get an email confirming that you wish to receive it. Accept it by clicking the link, and you'll have Into Tomorrow in your inbox every week.
What makes the Into Tomorrow experience more fun? Getting social with us. Follow our official Twitter feed at IT Radio Show and like us on Facebook at fb.com/IntoTomorrow. We love it when you like us, and we show it by sending out special prizes often to our social media followers. If you haven't already done so, make sure you also hit that subscribe button. You'll be glad you did. Well, that about does it for this episode of ITTV. I'm Dave Graveline. We'll see you next week, right here. Well, that does about it. Jet lag.